The right relationship will not drain you emotionally. Rather, the right relationship will add value to your life. So if you are in a relationship and every day is one issue, one trouble, one trauma, or the other, bet me that is not a relationship. That alone is a warning that you are ignoring. So on this video today, you're going to be learning very important tips you need to know about the right person. So if you are new to this channel, I want you to subscribe. Feel free to drop a comment at the end of the video if you derive any value from this video to encourage me to start posting more. Number one on my list, number one thing you need to know is that love should lift you. Being in a relationship alone should lift you, not exhaust you. So if you're in a relationship and every time you think about this person and every time you're having a honest conversation or every time this person is around, you feel exhausted, like it's draining you emotionally, you need to know that you are not in a relationship. In fact, like my friend would say, that is a situationship, and that is a warning you are ignoring. Love should lift you. Love should build you. Being in a right relationship should add value to your life. Being in a right relationship should add something meaningful to your life that people will start like, wow, this person has improved in this area, in that area, based on the fact that he or she is in a relationship, based on the fact that he is in a right and healthy relationship. So if you are in a relationship and you feel drained emotionally, you feel drained mentally, you are not in the right relationship, because the right person will add value to your life and not drain you emotionally. Second on my list is the right person will add peace. One, we add clarity. Two, we add confidence. Three, let me repeat that again. The right person will add number one, peace. Number two, clarity. Number three, confidence. This three area is very essential as a essential part in our life because we are human. If you are in a relationship and the person is not adding peace, every time, like I said in my first point, you feel exhausted. This person is not adding peace to your life. This person is not adding peace to your career, to your spiritual life. Then I mentioned you are not so clear. There's something that is just giving you this mixed signal, this mixed feeling about this person. That is a warning you are ignoring. Then number three, you don't really have this confidence in you anymore. You don't have this confidence in you anymore. You feel lost.
Subscribe.
In fact, you are lost within yourself, within your mind. You are lost when this person is around. My dear, that person is not adding anything to your life. That person is draining you. So the earlier you realize this, the better for you. Third on my list is don't lose yourself trying to love someone. Very important. Over the years, I've seen people trying to do what they are not supposed to do just to love someone, just to make somebody stay. I want you to know that anybody that will stay in your life, anybody that will stay in your life will stay. So if you have to lose yourself, you have to lose your peace, you have to lose your purpose, you have to lose your sense of belonging alone to make sure that person is loved, to make sure that person is kept. Mind me, you are not in the right relationship. In fact, how long Come to think of it, how long will you continue like that? Yeah, because we are human beings, we have feelings, we have whatsoever, we have moods. So what if you are not in that mood for you to do those stuff again? So what will not happen? So don't lose yourself. Don't lose yourself trying to love somebody. Don't lose yourself trying to keep anybody. Don't lose yourself trying to make sure somebody is in your life. Keep your focus, keep your goals, keep your growth, and keep having a positive mindset. So you don't have this mindset that if I do this, and in doing those things, you're actually losing yourself, and this person is not appreciating it. So don't lose yourself trying to love somebody. Fourth on my list is support should define your connection. Support should define your connection. Now, this is very, very important. Now, when I talk about support should define your connection in that relationship, so I'm not talking of what I call maybe something that's big. I'm not referring to something that is very, very big. Moral support is something, emotional support is something, advice is something, spending time is something. So these are the things you need to prioritize in that relationship. These are the things that should define your connection. And bet you, somebody that will stay in your life will stay. Anybody who you are trying to pay a price to keep, you are trying to pay a price to get their attention, you are trying to pay a price to make sure you feel heard, you are trying to pay a price to make sure you keep these people in your life, these are not the right person for you. Because at the end of the day, you have your life to live, you have things to do, and bet you, when you are trying to do those things, you need support. You need every support you need from that person. So support should define your connection between the two of you, not words of mouth, not just anything. So when there is no support, just know that this alone is a warning for you. And this leads me to my number 5, which is when it is right, it feels like partnership. Let me rephrase that again. When it is right, when the relationship is right, when the connection, when the love, when the connection between the both of you is right, the relationship feels like a partnership, not punishment. So, if if the relationship is not feeling like a partnership, it means something is wrong. If one person has to go the extra mile each time, each day, each weeks, each month, to just make sure you keep this person, to just make sure, and doing that is like you are punishing yourself, or you are trying to over stress yourself over something. Bet me, you are ignoring a warning that is going to happen in future. So once it is right, it make you feel partnership. The relationship becomes a partnership. What is partnership? Partnership is when two people decide to come together and make the relationship work, because one person alone cannot actually achieve that. When you are alone in that kind of mindset, you can't do it. So even though it is communication, communication involves two people. When this other party is not ready to communicate, what are you going to do? So once it is feeling like a punishment, once it is feeling like a burden, you are not in the right relationship. Wow, if you have watched this video to extent, I want to congratulate you, and I want you to take each step you have heard in this video seriously. I will rephrase it again. Love should lift you and not exhaust you. That was my number one point. So if you are in a relationship, if you are in a love relationship and it's not lifting you emotionally, it's not lifting you mentally, it's not lifting you in all this way, bet me you are not in the right relationship. In fact, you are in what I call emotional labor. Yeah, that's what you are. You are just doing emotional labor. Then second on my list is the right person will add peace, clarity, and confidence to you. The right person will always add that peace. In fact, peace is not something you choose alternatively. Peace should be your number one priority in choosing a partner. Why number four is support should define your connection, because support is what you need. You are a human being. There's going to come a point where you feel drained, where you feel exhausted. So if this person is not showing you all the support you need, believe me, that alone is a warning. Then number five is once the relationship is right, once the connection is right, it feels like a partnership, not a punishment. If you are watching to the extent, congratulations. Thanks for watching. I want you to subscribe, join my community, and support your friends, support everybody. Share the video to them. You might be saving someone's relationship. See you in my next video, and I love you guys. Thank you.